Boom! What's good, my people? We are back again for another one. This year, the one and only, back to once again Mystelics Vlogs. Welcome to our Mystelics Vlogs. Yes guys, as you can pretty much tell, the channel name has changed to Mystelics Vlogs. So welcome once again guys. This is of course where I take my views on different things taking place. We're in Dominica and the Caribbean and the rest of the world. As a Caribbean YouTube guys, big up yourself out and large all over the place guys. And with that said, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can pretty much get all the videos as they come. I would appreciate that 150 billion%. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well in this regard. Now guys, for this vlog, we actually gotta be talking about a number of islands right here. My voice is like flowing, man, flying all over the place. But guys, we gotta be talking about a number of islands here today. First up, dealing with Antigua right there, and then concerning the whole Rona situation, for which they have also elevated right there to active cases, which was I think previously 63, now it's 80. Of course, an increase of 17 right there. And then guys, I think they're trying to play catch up with St Lucia, but St Lucia is like 700 going, so they have a long way to go guys. Thank God Dominica is not in the same category. I think Dominica is 10, but Antigua is definitely 80, for which they have 181 recoveries, and of course total confirmed cases being that of 268 right there. And then, so Antigua, try and bring that down for your boy now, please. Bring that down for your boy, please. Anyways, guys, with that said, we actually have another issue right there. I think that is based off the whole Caribbean right there. Considering those who use the EC dollars, guys, this is the situation right there of counterfeit $100 bills right there, guys. You can pretty much tell the difference between both of them, guys. Pay attention to when you're actually getting this kind of money, so people don't bamboozle you checking, boy, get $100, big boy, what? When you gonna use that in the bank? Can't use that at all. They say, where you coming with that bubbleism thing? Stop your naughty ways. Go, or you might end up jail because you end up bringing counterfeit money for them. You don't want that to happen, guys, so please make sure you check the bills that you are getting, especially the $100 bills, guys. Be sure to check them out right there and then. Okay, guys, so that is for the entire Caribbean. Those who actually use the EC dollar, be mindful of that. Now, guys, taking things to Barbados, guys. There was a situation that took place in Barbados for which involved this vehicle right there, and of course, it hit a tree. Now, guys, the question I must ask here, guys, is have you ever been in an accident and then you are outside of that accident, meaning that you are no more in that accident, you have made it past that. Next thing, you figuring out, hey, let me get a tow truck to carry my stuff, and that same vehicle ends up in what? Another accident right there. This is it right there, guys. As you can clearly see, the vehicle fell off the tow truck right there, guys. They stated that it first hit a pole in the Kent area, and then further down, it then fell off the wrecker, aka the truck right there. If that is not bad karma or whatever you want to call it, guys, I don't know it, but that person needs to stop their dirty ways, because apparently that vehicle want to be in accident. My brother, sell that car, sell that thing, because that thing don't want to stop it dirty ways, and you just want to constantly be in accidents right there and then. Now guys, yesterday in Dominica, the nature island of the Caribbean, apparently there was a lot of rain, guys, especially in the northern region of Dominica, and this of course is what it looked like around the Blenheim area, guys.
What?
This of course was apparently during the rain time when the rain was falling, and they actually crossed over the bridge, guys. Now the bridge in Blenheim, aka the Blenheim Bridge, apparently became an issue, guys, and of course this is what it looked like right there. People had to end up actually crossing the very bridge that was altered by the very river. The very river that altered the bridge, they then had to use that very bridge that was altered to cross over. People actually had to walk over that very bridge right there, because of course no transport can come at the bridge. But of course I think there needs to be something done about that very situation right there, especially considering that we tried to put $1.6 million in the airport when there are situations like this that are life-threatening to people. Am I wrong? Guys, am I wrong to actually mention this kind of situation right there? I mean, the $1.6 million VIP stuff doesn't make no sense at all. It is only based of somebody saying, oh, we need a VIP lounge, a better VIP lounge, to then handle people coming in and this kind of things there. But we can do that already. If you need to set up cubicles, but things that need to be done in the country to protect the lives of individuals. People actually, mind you, they were actually driving on that very bridge while the river was coming over the bridge, you know. They were driving over it, guys, which means that's a very dangerous situation, especially for people who know, what if there was a life and death situation, an ambulance, something happened to somebody in that area and they needed to reach down to the hospital, or somebody happened on the next side, then they have to turn back and drive all the way back. Come on, my people. We doesn't think, or we partially thinking about a certain situation because we think something else is more important, when the actual important stuff is not being handled, man. I mean, come on. I mean, it doesn't take rocket science. It really doesn't take rocket science for us to figure out, hey, situations like this tend to happen in Dominica, especially when rain and all that kind of something there tend to happen. Flooding tends to take place from time to time, guys, and we need to do something about it. Anyways, guys, with that said, further up north in the very same situation, dealing with the rainfall, further up north in the Hatton Garden area, further up north, just a little past Marigot, and then trying to head to the road to head to the Kalinago territory around the Hatton Garden area. This is, of course, what took place right there.
Don't come straight to me. Go across, go across. Take your time. Don't come there, Go across. Just go over there.
Come across, let's go across.
Go towards him. Go ahead.
No.
We have you. We have you.
People, mark you, had to literally go in the dangerous river to try to make it across. They had to bring the firefighters and the individuals involved in emergency and bring them to send rope. What if that rope was feeble, so to speak, somewhere it was weak in the rope, and that individual was crossing through the river, guys, and couldn't swim, mark you? What if, guys, that rope broke? There's another situation in that. What if somebody were actually crossing while they were holding the person and the person slipped into the river and couldn't swim properly? They were underwater for some time and they were trying to pull them in. It's different situations that tend to happen in this regard, guys. The question must ask yet again is, what do we do to prevent these situations from happening again? The people must come first, man. This is the whole reason for why I'm saying this thing, you know. The people, the safety of the people. We know for a fact that these situations tend to take place. What do we do in these situations to prevent these types of situations from happening again? A little rope to pull you across the water. And that is it right there. Okay. Right there. Anyways, guys, not only in the north was raining, but also in the south as well. The Grand Forks area actually was raining as well. This is what it looked like. Now, guys, I haven't heard anything crazy happening as a result of anybody getting some injuries as a result of this flooding. But, guys, something needs to be done, man. Something needs to be done as a result of this situation. Anyways, guys, there was a situation that we were talking about some time back, especially considering there's high waves and everything, you know, in the Caribbean Sea, around the Caribbean area, guys. And apparently, I'm not exactly sure, but I know this is in the Caribbean. This is something that almost happened to some individuals who were out there in the rough seas, guys.
Wow! Shit, you got it, man! Come back, wow, right, quick! Right there! Woo! over here. The mother boy. Get it from over here. Stay. Wait. Stay. Wait. What the is this, boy? Wow.
Thank God they moved. Because if they didn't move, guys, that thing would have gobbled them up. The wave itself would have gobbled them up. And they were amazed at the waves hitting the shore a while ago, you know. Thank God one of them saw the wave coming and turned their head and say, hey guys, let us make a bust out on it, man. And they did make a bust out just in time. And as they saw, the wave just came crashing down just where they were. It's interesting. Sometimes we are enjoying what nature is doing, and in return we are putting ourselves in danger. It's important to be mindful of that very situation right there. Talking about danger, guys, I saw this other video. I'm not sure exactly where this is, but this is in the Caribbean as well, and this is it as well.
Shot. Little shot, boy. I cut something. Look it up. Look that one. Small shot.
The guy had one on his boat. I'm not sure if I can show this, so I'm not gonna show it. But you can pretty much tell that there were sharks in the water. If this brother were to capsize over, just oops, into the water, well, he might be the tuna for the shark itself. So be careful out there, my people. Be careful out there for me, please. Now, on the follow-up of what is taking place with La Soufriere, aka in St Vincent and the Grenadines, aka St Vincent, aka Leeward, North Leeward Island, I think that is its name. Well, volcano apparently is very active. There's some updated photos right there. As you can see, guys, it said sulfur dioxide emitting from La Soufriere suggests groundwater is drying up. Okay, what does that mean? It means that things are getting hot, guys. That's what that means right there. And as you can see, these are some of the pictures right there. On the side of the mountain is actually caving in. So, guys, that actually happened yesterday or the day before. And of course, in the very volcano itself, you can see that the black part of this thing is spreading to other parts. Looks like it's leaking though. Yeah, this is the update right there of La Soufriere in St Vincent and the Grenadines, guys. Okay, so please be mindful. I don't know what people do in this. What are you doing? I don't know. Guys, if you was in St Vincent and the Grenadines, would you stay there understanding that there's a volcano about to erupt? I think they moved the color to orange. Guys, if you were in St Vincent and the Grenadines, would you still be there? I mean, knowing that there's an active volcano in the area, and of course things are showing, there are signs showing it is getting more active again, showing different kind of signs all across the mountain. I think I would not be there if it's me that day. I wouldn't be there, brothers and sisters. I'll be gone. Your boy will be gone. You see me? Hey, what you mean? I gone, boy. So I don't know what the people doing down there. I guess people waiting for it to blow up so they can finally leave. Why do we wait for danger to make its face known before we do something? Why do we wait for an accident to happen before we decide, okay, let's do something about the very situation that we knew needed to be done, but we did nothing about it? Why do we wait for these kind of situations to happen? Help me understand, because I cannot understand or fathom these kind of crazy situations that we tend to put ourselves in on a daily basis. Anyways, guys, talking about a very situation involving danger in itself, a brother who is dangerous to his own self was caught, guys, and of course dealing with the very situation involving Tricia from Stockfarm, of course, Tricia Wiltshire, and of course, a Cassibus man was charged with taking the life of Tricia Wiltshire. I remember Vietnam was actually talking about justice for Tricia. Well, apparently they have the justice right there. And of course, you can pretty much read this thing, guys, for you to see the detailing and everything that is happening. So unfortunate that this brother in himself saw it fit for him to take the life of a young lady. Apparently, this brother is 31 years old, and his name is Tiano Roberts of Cassibus, and was taken for the life-taking of Tricia Wiltshire of Cassibus, who resided in Stockfarm. So I guess these guys knew each other, and of course, according to police, 30-year-old Tricia of Cassibus, who resided in Stockfarm, was discovered lying naked in a pool of her own, I tell you boy, blood on the floor in her apartment at 8:30 p.m. on Sunday, 24th January. Caban, of course, stated that the discovery was made by a neighbor who went to investigate upon hearing all kinds of screaming and noises taking place coming from her apartment shortly thereafter. Took a smell and, of course, That what happened right there. You can pretty much read the rest of the stuff right there, guys. But it absolutely amazes me how men who are supposed to be the protectors of these women out there. I don't know if it's because of the changing world where men realize that, hey, women are supposed to fend for themselves now. I guess it's based off some feminist movement and all this kind of things. Hey, we don't need men. I don't know if it's something like that that put some kind of thought process in men's mind that want to treat these women like animals, man. And the kind of way that he took her life was absolutely, this guy needs, oh my God. May justice prevail where it needs to. I don't know what was going on in this guy's mind for him to do this kind of thing, man. Only in your 30s, full life ahead of all you. Yes, I understand struggles tend to take place, but to take somebody's life, my goodness. In brutal fashion again. Guys, when I read this story for the first time, boy, let me don't even see what else. Let me leave that there. But my God in heaven, how can man be so wicked? But then again, the great book always states that the heart, even sometimes when you do good deeds, sometimes our good deeds are based off some sort of greed. We give people money or we give people certain things because we feel like we can put it and publicize so we can show how good we are. The heart of man is desperately above all deceitful and wicked. And we can clearly see how wicked men's hearts can be. And by men, I mean both men and women, okay? Just let that be known. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on this whole situation right there? But guys, I'm not going to end this video on some terrible news. I must end it on some nice, better, much better news right there. Of course, I've been talking about this some time back, and I've actually seen some work being done, especially dealing with the Caribbean and Africa. I've talked about why isn't there a flight or some flights that come straight from Africa into the Caribbean? Why do we have to go up to England and then come to the Caribbean, or go to England then to the United States and come to That's nonsensical, because Africa and the Caribbean are very, very close, or much closer than UK is to the Caribbean. Why then do we have to fly to the UK then to go to Africa when we could just fly across? Well, apparently there's some good news right there. And then, guys, apparently this is a charter flight. However, this is a step in the right direction. Air Peace launches historic Nigerian Jamaican direct services right there. This is, of course, like I said before, a chartered flight. This actually took place last year, December 22nd. This was brought to me, so I'm very happy about that. So progress is happening in this region right there. I think people are waking up to understand that, hey, we can actually just fly straight from Africa to the Caribbean. Who makes these rules that say you have to fly to the UK and then you have to buy thing for it, boy? But hey, just fly straight. Barbados, I think they should actually change it to Barbados. They'll fly to Barbados and then spread out to the Caribbean and then head to Jamaica. Or just fly straight Caribbean back and forth, Africa and the Caribbean. Why do we need to fly to UK or fly to America and then go? That makes absolutely no sense to me. But this is, of course, a step in the right direction right there. So I wish that there's actual planes, not just chartered flights, but actual planes that will put this in precedence. Guys, we need to change the scope of how white man made things to be on planet Earth, you know. We should just create our own system, fly straight to Africa. What are your thoughts, man? Leave that, of course, in the comment box below as well. This is pretty much all you ask for this vlog, guys. If you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up, Magwisa. Give this video a thumbs up for justice for Tricia Wiltshire right there. And of course, guys, if you want to see more of that vibrations, definitely subscribe and click the bell so you can get all the videos as they come for you. But Mystelics once again, guys, be real. Welcome back to this time Mystelics vlogs. Be real. Tell all the dirty rag wicked people them to stop all the dirty ways, man. Be real, be positive, and with the most high step as always, guys. Definitely sympathies goes out to Tricia Wiltshire's family and her friends. But guys, definitely stay prayed up.